Hey guys, if you guys are like me, you just heard about the school shooting down in Florida last week. I don't know about you, but that always makes me so angry every time I hear about one of these shootings or one of these terrorist attacks. I feel like it's been happening all the time recently, just more and more often, just countless violence and all this. It just makes you get tired after a while, and you're like, wow, like I feel like humanity just kind of really like messed up these days. I just feel like there's not a normal guy out there anymore. And whenever I start feeling like that, I think it's important to just stop and take a look back and realize that there's a lot of really good people out there, a lot of really inspiring people, but it's always the good people that get forgotten because the news media always loves to, focus on the bad things that happen because that's always the attention getters out there, and so you kind of lose focus of all the good that's going on too. So I want to tell you guys a short story about my neighbor, Mr. Brotzman. He was a very inspiring figure in my life as I was growing up. He taught me a lot of things. He taught me how to fish, hunt. He taught me a lot of trades. He taught me how to build a house. But most importantly, out of all that, he taught me how to be a selfless individual, how to be a good man. So I'm going to tell you a few things that he did. I was born here in Virginia, and my mom and dad had just moved to a small town, and basically they just had a farm, and their neighbor was Mr. Brotzman right when we moved here. But my mom had always wanted to have a garden, so she came from a city though. She didn't really know what to do. She had no tools to do it. And so it was spring when we moved in. Mr. Brotzman just came over without really knowing my mom or dad at all. He just knew that my mom wanted to start a garden. So he came over, he brought his tractor, he plowed the field, he rotor-tilled it, he got it all ready to plant and did everything for my mom without knowing her at all, and didn't get paid, didn't ask for anything. He was just out of the kindness of his heart, he came and did that for her. Another time, like he would take us, my brothers and I, and he would just take care of us for days, and like because my mom was busy with we had a lot of kids in our family, and she would just ask him, and he would come over and take us, and he would do stuff with us. He would take us fishing, and we like finished off his basement with him, and he just taught us all this stuff. He was basically like a second dad because my dad was always working, but he did it all without any kind of asking for payment. He did it for anything. He basically just did it out of the kindness of his own heart, and it meant a lot to me, and it's kind of shaped my life going forward, realizing that someone can care about me this much and really just do this for me. So I hope that you guys found that story interesting to you guys, and hopefully that's inspiring to you. He's very inspiring to me. He's taught me so much in life, and I just think that it's really good to remember that no matter what you hear on the news, on the radio, about anything bad going on, there's always these good people in our lives that we tend to forget about. So anyways, thank you guys for listening. You guys have a good night.